Hi guys, Chrissy back again, and we're going to get into the next episode of Game of Thrones Season 3. We had a few things go on there very quickly. We'll give you a rundown. It looks like Olenna has agreed to let Cersei and her grandson Loras marry. She doesn't want it to happen, but Tywin has said that if she doesn't let it happen, then he will recruit Loras into the Kingsguard, which means he cannot marry, blah, blah, blah. So, hands are tied. Tyrion has told Sansa that, that unfortunately that those two are going to be married, which sucks for her, because she was quite happy to marry Loras and get out of King's Landing. She also, on the flip side of that, she also had Baelish. They said they was going to take her out of King's Landing when he goes to Harrenhal. I think that's where he's going to the Eyrie. He's going to the Eyrie because he is being married off to Lysa. So he and obviously he left, and Sansa is upset about that because he was going to go with her. Because she was going to go with him. My God. With the Brotherhood, they met up with Melisandre, who has taken Gendry. I don't know why. I'm thinking it has something to do with him being a Baratheon, but I am not sure. And Arya's obviously pissed off about this. But Melisandre has said that she's seen something in Arya and that they will meet again. So, God knows what's going to happen there. Jon and what's left of the wildlings that were climbing the wall have made it to the top. Ygritte reveals that she is aware that Jon is still loyal to the Night's Watch, but tells him that his loyalty needs to be to her as well, and perhaps not to Mance Rayder and the others, or even the Night Watch, I'm guessing. Which he says that he, would never betray her. During their climb, they lose some wildlings, so they get, dropped basically. They manage to get up to the top and see to the other side, and it's all beautiful and green. So I don't know what their plan is next, but hopefully we'll see what's going to go on there. We got a little bit of a tidbit with Theon still being tortured by this dude. I don't know who he is. Playing games with Theon basically, so hopefully we get a little bit more backstory of what's going on there. Robb has managed to come to some agreement, deal with House Frey to lend them men for his army if certain guidelines are met, one of them being a public apology, the Castle Harrenhal and its surrounding lands, and the marriage of his uncle. I keep wanting to say his uncle, Edmure, to marry one of his daughters instead of what Robb had to do. And I'm still a bit salty about that. And I realised who I knew him from. He is, what's his name? Tobias Menzies. I know him from Outlander. I knew he looked familiar. Varys and Baelish had their little back and forth as they usually do, and however, with Baelish getting the upper hand, I guess you could say, and revealing that he knew Ros was the go-to for Varys, and that he gave her over to someone that wanted to try something a little different in the bedroom. Obviously, it turning out to be Joffrey, and he has killed her. Taken to her with his crossbow. Sick, fucking sick. Anyway, we're going to get into this next episode. Episode 7, The Bear and the Maiden Fair. Let's do it. Oh, was that? Oh no, I thought it was the dragons. God damn it. Oh, there are a lot more than I thought there were.
Well, you march down the road banging drums and waving banners.
Yep.
When we hit Castle Black, we won't be banging on drums to let them know we're coming.
No, you're just gonna light the biggest fire the North's ever seen.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
She's right, you don't.
People work together when it suits them. They're loyal when it suits them. And they kill each other when it suits them. Which is why you'll never hold on to her.
Oh, interesting. I seriously thought didn't think there were that many of them left.
Lord Walder is prickly by nature.
Prickly?
And that is
I've
why we
seen
have
wet shits I like better than...
Lord Frey will take this delay as a slight.
He's getting the wedding he wanted.
He's getting a wedding.
Oh,
It was a king he wanted.
I don't. So, part of me thinks it's not going to be as easy as this. Who was this? Oh, I was going to say, who was this then? So do these guys have kids? Don't answer that. Oh, god damn. Hello. I don't want to look at you. Oh. That's going to go in the bank.
Who are you writing?
My mother.
Does she know her daughter's a queen?
Not yet. Will you come with me one day to Volantis?
I will.
I know she'd love to meet you. And her grandchild.
Yeah, okay.
Are you certain?
Are you angry with me?
Because that answers my question.
I love you.
Oh god.
Do you hear me?
As pissed off as I am that what he did to his oath, I can't hate this. I can't.
Most men fuck like dogs. No grace, no skin, 2 dozen thrusts and done. You need to be patient. Give it time. Don't jam it in like you're spearing a pig. Come on!
I love this guy. I love him so much.
You think he loves you, is that it? What'd he tell you?
Does he have a thing for Ygritte?
You're jealous.
Of course I'm jealous.
I've never heard a calm word from your mouth.
You would, if you were mine.
I was just kidding.
I tell you that you're beautiful. I'd be good to you. You love him. Because he's pretty, is that it? I think pretty's gonna make you happy.
But don't touch me.
You won't love him so much when you find out what he really is.
She knows. She knows who he is. What is there something more than what we are led to believe?
Women in our position must make the best of our circumstances.
My son will be king. Sons learn from their mothers.
Your son might be the Lord of Casterly Rock and the North someday.
I'll have to.
That's how sons are born or created.
Most women don't know what they like until they've tried it. Tyrion may surprise you. From what I've heard, he's quite experienced. Pleasing us takes practice.
This episode is really sexy.
Yes, sweet girl. My mother taught me.
What was that? What was that pause? What was that pregnant pause?
You're a lord, she's a lady.
Shay isn't going to like it.
Are you going to marry her? How did marrying a whore work out for you the first time?
Nope.
Wed one and bed the other. You'll have 2 women and a whole kingdom of your own. You waste time trying to get people to love you. You'll end up the most popular dead man in town.
I'd like a report on the meetings of my small council. You've been holding the council meetings in the Tower of the Hand. May I ask why?
The Tower of the Hand is where I work.
So if I wanted to attend, I would now have to climb all the stairs in the Tower of the Hand?
Oh.
We could arrange to have you carried.
Tell me about the Targaryen girl.
He is such a fucking imposing figure, man.
The skulls of all the Targaryen dragons were kept in this room.
And the biggest
Wow.
is the size of a carriage.
And the creature to whom it belonged died 300 years ago.
Should be consulted about such things.
From now on, I will...
Is a king he should be? I do apologise me eating my yogurt like that. Look at that smarmy little smile he had. Oh, yay!
The Yellow City. We don't need Yunkai, Khaleesi.
How many slaves are there in Yunkai?
200,000, if not more.
Then we have 200,000 reasons to take the city.
Wow. She's gonna take all the slaves. Who is this?
Now comes the noble Razdal no Erez to offer terms of peace.
Wow, they've gotten big.
You may approach. Sit.
Ancient and glorious is Yunkai. You shall find no easy conquest here, Khaleesi.
My unsullied need practice. I was told to blood them early.
The wise masters of Yunkai have sent a gift.
Wow.
You shall have as many ships as you require. All we ask, sail them back to Westeros where you belong.
Well, it seems pretty fair, but she wants the slaves.
I have a gift for you as well. Your life. But I also want something in return. You will release every slave in Yunkai. Reject this gift, and I shall show you no mercy.
Wow.
We have powerful friends who would take great pleasure in destroying you. Perhaps we'll make a slave of you as well.
Oh, really? Are you that stupid?
Swore me safe conduct.
I did. But my dragons made no promises, and you threatened their mother.
Take the gold.
You gave it to me, remember? Now get out.
Wow.
He said he had powerful friends. Who was he talking about?
I don't know.
Find out.
Show some love to your other two.
So, am I invited to your wedding?
I didn't ask for this.
It's not his fault.
Is that what you will tell yourself when you fuck her?
I don't have a choice. I will marry Sansa Stark and do my duty by her. I will buy you a good home. Any children we might have will be well provided for.
You think I want children who can never see their father?
You'll always be my lady.
I'm your whore.
This sucks. I like these two together, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, he could leave. Wow, look at all that those shipwrecks. Is he going back to King's Landing?
What happened? After all the running and fighting, here I am back where I started.
Haven't you ever wondered where your strength came from?
She's going to tell him.
I'm lowborn. My mother was a tavern wench.
Mine was a slave. So was I. Until the Lord of Light reached down, took me in his hand and raised me up. Your blood is noble.
You saying my father, he was some lord or...
Holy shit.
Your father's house.
I'm just a bastard.
The bastard of Robert of the House Baratheon. Why do you think the Gold Cloaks wanted you? There is power in a king's blood.
Fuck, I thought he was talking about status. I mean, I thought she was talking about status. She was talking about him all along.
Come sit by the fire, child.
I don't talk to traitors.
The Red God is the one true God. When he commands, we obey.
He's not my one true God.
Who's yours?
Death.
Ooh.
Plotted a Lannister raiding party.
How far?
Less than a day's ride south.
Time for a lion hunt.
But what about River Run? You swore.
I swear to you.
I don't care what you swear, because you're a liar. You'll lie to anyone. I hope the Lannisters kill you all.
Oh, fuck.
Now.
Arya, don't be so emotional, but I get it. Where the fuck is Nymeria? Are we ever gonna see her again?
Kick on like Wolfgar. Won't do you no good.
Shit.
I thought you were gone.
Tomorrow.
Have they told you what they plan to do with me?
Lord Bolton's traveling tomorrow as well. You're to remain here.
Is that concern I see in his eyes?
I owe you a debt.
When Catelyn Stark released you, we both made a promise to her. You gave your word. Keep it and consider the debt paid.
Holy shit, Brienne.
I will return the Star Ghost to their mother. I swear it.
Goodbye, Sir Jamie.
Stop this. Fuck! What happened? Why? Why did that happen?
You will give my regards to Lord Tywin, I trust.
Tell Robb Stark I'm sorry I couldn't make his uncle's wedding. The Lannisters send her regards.
Safe journey, Kingslayer. Don't you worry about your friend. We'll take good care of her.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Is this Theon? Don't trust anybody.
Gentle, my lord.
What the fuck is going on?
Please.
Oh, come on, let us see it.
We heard so much about it.
What the fuck?
We need to make him feel better.
Please don't chop his cock off. Really? Fucking rein it in, mate. Okay, I get it. I get it. I suppose. I suppose if a chick started riding a guy like that, but it's not going to go the way that he wants.
I'm sorry. Terrible timing.
Don't tell me they did this to get him hard. Can you just imagine if they did this to get him hard to whip it off?
Should we see this cock everyone's always going on about?
Fuck! Please don't do it. Please don't. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Please don't. Please don't.
Your famous cock must be very precious to you.
God. Oh 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 God.
Just making a few alterations.
I changed my mind. I don't want anything bad to happen to Theon. No. Oh my God.
Ygritte, you won't win. You don't have the training. Your army is no army. If you attack the wall, you'll die. All of you.
All of us.
Oh, slip of the tongue.
300 gold dragons for his daughter's safe return. Fair offer. Locke won't take it. She'll be their entertainment tonight. Beyond tonight, I don't think they care very much.
We have to return to Harrenhal. When my father sees me, the first thing he's going to ask is what happened to my hand. This man chopped it off. We return to Harrenhal. Now.
Jamie. He's gonna... Well, what can he do? He's gonna go and help her? I was hoping, but I didn't want to hope too much. Please get there in time. Oh my God, the bear and the maiden fair? Picture against a fucking bear? Oh God, she's been scratched.
Thought you'd gone.
You gave her a wooden sword.
That makes me happier than all her sapphires.
Brienne, oh my God. Get up! Jamie! Whoa.
Oh, fuck you, you're in my back!
Jamie! Jamie! Oh, fuck, you don't want to lose a foot as well.
Taking her to King's Landing. Unless you kill me.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry about the sapphires.
It's like a cheeky wanker. Oh, I must say something very naughty then. I'm sorry, Bear. I'm sorry I told Brienne to kill you, Bear. Oh, no! Fuck! Wow, that was an ending. That was a hell of an ending. I don't know how it happened that I've gone from being so negative against Jamie to, oh my god, I don't know. There's something about him and Brienne as a team that just, I love it. I love it so much that he went back for her. Like I said, I was kind of hoping that he would, but I didn't want to put a voice to that hope because you know this show. Oh wow, that was such a great ending. That poor bear. That bear knew way too much about how to do things. And you know, it caught Brienne's wooden sword. It's like, dude, bears don't do that. Anyway, it was cool anyway. And she's got a pretty gnarly scratch mark down here, which, you know, is going to look pretty awesome. Wow, okay. So, I guess they're going to make their way back to King's Landing. That was so good. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? So Jon and the wildlings are making their way towards Castle Black. And he has basically let it be known that, yeah, they can't win. He's let Ygritte know that he's not on their side. He's on her side. I think he's on her side. I think he does love her. She loves him. And that creepy walk guy. You know, someone comes in. This is what happens when you take too freaking long to own up to how you feel about somebody. You know, Jon Snow swooped in and stole her away. Tough shit, mate. But yeah, so they're on their way there. What else? Okay, Talisa pregnant. I had a feeling. I had a feeling that she was going to be pregnant at some stage. I didn't realize it was going to be now. And I would like to thank the people that made this show for giving me a Rob ass shot. His body is fucking rocking. I love it. Marjorie telling Sansa that women in their position have to make the best of their of the opportunities that are given to them. She is absolutely true. The way she spoke about how when Aunt Sansa asked her how she learned these kinds of things, was that from your mother? The look that Marjorie gave her, what was that look? There's something hidden there. There's something dark hidden there, I think. Perhaps we'll learn what it is. Perhaps not. Dany in Yunkai. That whole scene, she is scary when she wants to be. The dragons looked awesome. I thought that she was going to take their slaves. I thought that's what she did this whole thing for. Yeah, I thought she was going to say, you know, your life and I will have all your slaves and then add them to her roster. Which would be, you know, probably the smart thing to do. Until you think, well, how the hell is she supposed to move? So they said there was, what, 200,000 slaves in the city of Yunkai? 200,000? 20,000? Either way. How is she supposed to move such so many people across the sea? How many ships is she going to need? So yeah, I don't think she's finished with this. I don't think she's finished with this city yet. And when the guy said that there were powerful friends that were willing to, you know, end her, who were they talking about? So that's Jorah's job, is to find out who they're talking about. Poor Shay and Tyrion. I feel really bad for them. I feel bad for both of them. And I feel bad for Shay. You know, it took me a long time to warm up to her. I hope it's almost futile to say I hope they get a happy ending, because I know that's not going to happen. I don't think anyone's getting a happy ending in this freaking show. But I hope this isn't going to be the end for their relationship. I don't know what Tyrion is going to do about this. You know, he's not going to sail away with her to Pentos. He's not going to go against his father's wishes. He's going to marry Sansa. And does she become a mistress? I don't know. Either way, you can really tell how much Tyrion loves her. And it's hard seeing his heart break like that. But, you know, duty. Sucks balls. And we finally get Gendry finding out that he is the Baratheon bastard. How that is going to come into play. Again, I thought that when Melisandre said that King's Blood, that they were talking about Stannis. I mean, they could still be talking about Stannis and a child who was his daughter, who we found out in the previous episodes. I thought that's where that was going. I didn't even put together that this is where this was going. So why she's brought him back here, what she plans to do with him, I don't know. But I'm interested to find out. I'm glad we're getting more Gendry. Whether he becomes a bigger part in the series, I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad we're getting a bit more Gendry. And following this line of his bastardom and see where that takes us. Unfortunately for Arya though, you can see she's very upset that she's been lied to. She's just this poor girl. She's just had, so much crap in the last, I mean, how long has it been? Like a year, 2 years? So much, she's had to deal with so much crap with people betraying her and lying to her in this latest betrayal. And then now, she's taken off to be captured by the Hound. Again though, are we ever going to see Nymeria again? If someone in the comments could just give me a simple yes or no. Don't tell if it's going to be a yes. Don't give me any context. Don't explain anything to me. Just go yes, and that will appease me, because it'll be something that I can look forward to. Right, let's get down to this thing that has played on me the most in this episode. THEON. We all know how I feel about THEON. I wanted him to die when he took over Winterfell. I wanted him to die horribly, or slowly, horribly, when he killed those orphans. And I wiped my hands clean of him. He has been captured, and I still didn't really care. It was interesting to watch. He's being tortured. Still hadn't budged. He had that talk with the guy who we now know is a fucking maniac, about how he really feels about disappointing the big mistake that he made and disappointing Robb and turning his back on the Starks, and how he never really all that kind of thing. That did get me right here, because it seemed so genuine and honest from him, and I like that. I still wasn't ready to budge on him yet though, but there was a crack in the wall, and then he escaped, and then he got betrayed and caught and sent back, or brought back without him knowing. That cracked me a little bit more, but I'll still. And then the maiming of his finger, or the flaying of his finger, that whole scene from the last episode, that I was getting there. And then this. I have a real thing about mutilation of body, like body mutilation, in shows, or obviously in real life, but in shows and stuff like that. And even something as simple as, you know, how it used to be funny if you see someone kick some guy in the nuts. I've never thought it was funny because, you know, having brothers, boyfriends, you know how, you know, everyone knows how sensitive your nuts can be, you know. And I mean, I know I'm a chick talking about this, but and even like my daughter, who thinks it's funny to jump on her dad, and you know how kids can be. They don't know that you know, probably jumping on your dad's lap is not a good idea. I'm very sensitive when it comes to people like, for fun, kicking dudes in the nuts. I don't think it's funny. I think it's very hurtful. I think it's incredibly painful. I mean, I don't know how people don't think that it's not painful. To have someone, this is the same thing with Varys, though circumstances are different. To have someone cut your cock off, Lorena bob at you, that was enough to tear that wall down. And I think it has happened. I think he has had his dick cut off. There is a small part of me that is hoping that it didn't get that far. But I know what the show is like now. And I'm guessing that it has. And no one... And I don't want that. I didn't want that for THEON. I really don't. I don't want that for THEON. I am worried about him. I don't think okay, he might not have killed those orphans with his own two hands, but he let it happen. He let it happen, and that's still unforgivable. But mutilating a man like that, when he's so defenseless, you know, it's a no bueno for me. That is a big no from me. I need him out of there, but I also need to know, I mean, I need to know who the hell this guy is that's doing this and why, who these chicks are, like, but I need him out of there. He needs to either fucking, I mean, you say he needs to rescue himself, but how the hell is he going to do that? I don't know. I don't know the answer. But yeah, a great episode. Lots of stuff going on again. I have kind of taken a turn on two of the characters that I desperately didn't like, THEON and Jaime. I'm interested. I mean, like I said before, I really want THEON out of there, but when it comes down to it, I really need to know what the hell is going on, or where this whole thing is going with Jaime and Brienne. Again, I don't think it's anything romantic. I think it's like a shared trauma, warrior, brotherhood, sisterhood type thing. Though I'm never averse to ships, so yeah, whatever. But yeah, so we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you for watching with me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you next time for more Game of Thrones. See ya.